what this comes down to is God is the best explanation of the applicability of mathematics to the physical world. Philosophers and scientists have puzzled. I'm gonna have a little drink of Diet Coke. Not one of our sponsors. Philosophers and scientists have puzzled over what physicist Eugene Wigner called the unreasonable effectiveness of mathematics. By poring over mathematical equations, we can predict the existence of fundamental particles. And it might take years and billions of dollars of research and technology to prove it's right, but math can prove it right out of the gate, because mathematics is the language of nature. If mathematical objects like numbers and mathematical theorems are abstract entities casually isolated from the physical universe, well, then you have mathematics as a happy coincidence, and that doesn't add up. So on the other hand, if mathematical objects are just useful fictions, hello, Old Testament, how is it that nature is written in the language of these fictions? The naturalist has no explanation for the uncanny act. I'm reading. Let me just put it in my words. The naturalist has no explanation that the mathematics of the physical world can define much of the physical world. And then you have so God created the physical universe, and the language he did was mathematical in structure. If God did not exist, the applicability of mathematics would just be a happy coincidence. The applicability of mathematics is not just a happy coincidence, therefore God exists. Okay, I have some better arguments than that. The conundrum of 3x plus 1, and I'm sure you can go on the internet and find this, because I'm gonna give it to you really quickly. Most mathematicians, as they're coming up the ranks, are told to avoid the 3x plus 1 conundrum. And basically it says that if you take any number x and take it times 3 and then add 1, if it's a prime number, you repeat the process with that prime number. When it becomes an odd number, when it becomes an even number, it is divided by 2, and then you take that number times 3 plus 1. If it's an even number, what happens in this theorem, and people can't explain why, that whatever number you take, and there have been billions of equations done on computers to try to beat this, it always comes down to, in the equation, you get the number 4, take it by half, number 2, take it by half, it's number 1, and you get the 4, 2, 1 dead end. And you gotta look it up on YouTube. The 3x plus 1, it's amazing, and there's no pattern. So now we have a soft spot in mathematics that leaves room for what? A creator? Possibly. In nature, few things are perfect. In mathematics, all you have to do is look at the number pi. The number pi is 3.14159265359, and on and on and on into infinity. Pi is the number, is the ratio of the circumference of any circle to the diameter of that circle. So the circumference is always going to be 3.14 rounded to 3.14 of the circumference is the diameter. But this is a number that cannot be solved. It goes on into infinity. And if you think about it, pi is 3.14, keeps going on without end, and the Greeks assigned it the symbol pi, which was a groundbreaking discovery. So pi is written in Exodus 3:14 in the chapter 3, verse 14 stands for the number pi. That's just a happy coincidence. God claims the number pi, and pi actually means that is. But if you take on a couple of other things, using mathematics, I can prove that if I shoot an arrow from 20 feet of a target, that by using mathematics, I can prove that that arrow never gets to the target, because first it has to go 10 feet, then it has to, before that it has to go 5 feet, before that 2.5, and you keep going half, 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 and it's an infinite number of equations. Although in reality, if you're 20 feet from me and I'm shooting an arrow, I would move quickly. Also, there's the idea of dark matter in the universe. We don't even know what dark matter is. We can't say what it is, but we can measure it. And 85% of the gravity in the universe is due to something we have no idea what it is, how it exists, even if it exists on this plane of existence, or it's something from a parallel universe, dark matter. You can go on and on and on, and but 85% of the gravity of our entire universe is dark matter.